Ryan, as you lovingly put this ring on Jackie's finger, would you please repeat after me?
Yes.
I, Ryan,
I, Ryan,
take you, Jackie,
take you, Jackie,
to be my lawfully wedded wife.
to be my lawfully wedded wife.
I shall be by your side,
I shall be by your side,
love and cherish you always.
love and cherish you always.
Wear it in good health. And Jackie, as you lovingly place this ring on Ryan's finger, would you please repeat after me? I, Jackie,
I, Jackie,
take you, Ryan.
take you, Ryan,
Her voice got louder. To be my lawfully wedded husband.
to be my lawfully wedded husband.
I shall be by your side,
I shall be by your side,
love and cherish you
love
always.
and cherish you always.
And I hope you both wear those in good health. And at this time, Jackie and Ryan have some heartfelt vows they'd like to share with each other and with you. Who's going first?
I'll go first.
okay.
Okay. Okay. Ryan, the past 4 years have. Oh my God. The past. The past 4 years have easily been the greatest of my life. I never would have thought when I was 13 in physics class that the love of my life was just a few feet away. Words lose all meaning trying to explain how much you mean to me. You're my favorite person to laugh with, get coffee with, and my favorite reason to come home every day. Today I don't just vow to love you, I vow to see you on the good days and on the hard ones. I vow to never watch the next episode of whatever show we're watching without you, and that I will always dedicate our weekend mornings to getting coffee together. I vow to be your best friend and to walk by your side through life, to support you, and to accept your strengths and faults as you do mine. And with whatever I do, I vow to do it with love and with you by my side. I love you so much. Forever and ever.
Yes, I wrote them.
Do you want to put this in your
Jackie.
pocket and give it to her later?
It didn't take long for me to realize that you were going to be with me for the rest of my life. You're my best friend, my partner, my ride or die, and I can't picture my life without you in it. Your ability to show love, affection, empathy, and warmness towards me is why I was very confident. Hang on, give me one sec. Was very confident in the decision of asking you to be my wife. I vow to protect you. I vow to always put you first no matter the situation. I vow to be there for you in our toughest moments. I vow to support you and give you the life that you deserve. And most of all, I vow to love you unconditionally for as long as I live.
That was said so nicely. You don't really need me anymore. Happiness in marriage is falling in love with each other many times all year and being aware of what each day brings to your lives. So much good fortune and blessings have been given to you both. The first step in the commencement of your marriage is deciding that you're going to begin each day, after the coffee, with a wish and perspective on the future that will be the greatest gift. You're both focused, intellectually accomplished, dedicated, and scrupulous, and you've worked so hard to conquer present and future goals, and this is just the beginning of an amazing marriage. We're naturally drawn to individuals who possess different and opposing thoughts, strengths, characteristics, and skills. As a couple, you function as a more well-rounded and purposeful unit. You understand each other's preferences. You're balancing each other out. You learn from one another. Rather than changing each other, you'll be merging your unique qualities together. So hold each other in the highest esteem, realizing that your interests, desires, and needs, although mostly different sometimes, not all the times, but always equal in importance. Now you will not feel rain, for each of you will be shelter for the other. And now you will not feel cold, for each of you will be warmth for the other. May beauty surround you in your journey ahead and throughout the years, and happiness be a constant, and your days together be good and long and healthy and strong on this earth. Give each other an atmosphere in which each of you can grow side by side, just like you're standing here, side by side. Marriage is not looking for perfection in each other, rather cultivating flexibility, patience, understanding, and maintaining that healthy sense of humor. May your admiration, appreciation, and understanding of each other continue to foster a love that is tranquil and real, passionate, maintaining all the things that brought you here today. Your togetherness will give you wisdom as you continually learn from one another and from your amazing family who lovingly support both of you. It is commonly known that animal lovers tend to be kind, compassionate, and responsible people, making potential for a great relationship more attractive. So it is with you, with Libby and Teddy, your prides and joy right now. Kind, compassionate people. So together, deepen your knowledge and understanding of each other as you encircle life and give each other an atmosphere in which you will grow and mature. This marriage was meant to be for a long time. A spark which is in full fire inside your hearts has become ignited, and the love has grown immeasurably. Both of you have consented to this wonderful marriage, pledged your love and adoration for each other, spoken your vows, which signify your commitment, and believe that respect combined with actions and trust and companionship and love are the secrets of success and the distinctions that you'll live by. You have made many investments. You will make many more investments. But the best investment you're making is right here and right now. And it will reap many rewards. The story of your life together is yours to write. I'd like the first autographed copy. I'm sure it will be a bestseller. So think about the times that made your heart melt and all the new passion that you felt. Your love is better now than when it was new. So remember this day because you did say, I do. I hope you enjoy unending happiness, making one another happy, and inexhaustible love, loving one another. Hiking up the White Mountains will never be the same as your wonderful surprise engagement. Your parents enjoyed this predicted surprise event equally as much. My guesses are that, Ryan, you will surprise her many times, more than just celebrations and accomplishments. The roses, especially your love for flowers, Jax, the lights that were not a clue, were a visual and emotional feeling that will forever be etched in your memory. Your love will grow and bloom and renew each year, just like the blossoms that surround your house, inside and out. May you always find wisdom in each other's words, comfort in each other's presence, and inspiration in the life that you build together. Here is a lifetime of love and a breathtaking future, which may include a trip to Greece after a while. That's the plan. After some days of rest, relaxation, and returning back to your professional routines. Your family has been watching you with huge smiles and probably more emotional thoughts from your birth to this wedding day than you can imagine at this moment. But soon you'll hear the words that you all want to say, and that will come after I get this untied. I didn't want it to go into the lake. And I didn't want to drop it, so I thought I was doing a very smart thing by tying it. It's the Boy Scout knot that a Girl Scout learned to do. So I'm going to put this glass down, and the smashing of the glass, if you don't know, symbolizes the breaking down of barriers between people of different cultures and different faiths and different lifestyles, a lot of differences. But life brings times of joy and sadness. I'd like to focus on the joy. But the shattered glass symbolizes the fragility of your relationship. And it reminds us that we must treat our relationships with care, just like treating glasses with care. And it must be protected. So by the power vested in me by the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, I do want to say congratulations. It gives me great pleasure to pronounce you 100% married. And then kiss the bride. Give it a big one. Whoa, mazel tov.
It's a beautiful night. We're looking for something dumb to do. Hey baby, I think I wanna marry you. Is it the look in your eyes, or is it this dancing juice? We're tethered to the story we must tell. When I saw you, well, I knew we'd tell it well with a whisper.
There's a lot I could have said tonight that I could have shared with you guys, but I didn't want to get revenge too bad on Ryan. He had given me a fake, excuse me. He gave me a fake scratch ticket at Christmas last year for like $500,000. So I'm choosing to be nice tonight. So I won't tell the story of the purple tutu, but the pictures are on the table for you guys to look at later. I knew Jackie was the one for Ryan the first time I met her. She was smart, funny, grounded, and most important, shorter than him. That was promising.
It's a must.
In fact, I was so positive she was the one, I didn't even bother to learn her last name. I just put her in my phone as Jackie Bodice. Save myself the trouble later. Since Ryan was born, he always had a determined way and talentedness about him. In fact, I don't know if you guys know this, but he actually wrote a song when he was 3. Yeah. It was called I Love My Mommy, I Love My Mommy.
You will.
Yeah. At the age of 12, he convinced me with charts, graphs, and his master manipulation skills that he needed not one, but 2 baseball gloves that year. One for the infield and one for the outfield. Apparently at this age, it's a life or death situation. These things cost more than my first car, but he promised me he needed the tools to succeed. And sure enough, he went to Cooperstown later that summer, and he had his what I call his ESPN week. He ended up hitting his first home run. He ended up with a win on the mound, and he capped it off with a walk-off grand slam. So I'd like to take full credit for that. Clearly it was the glove and my good parenting coaching on the sidelines. In high school, he decided to take up wrestling. We drive 2 hours to a match, settle in, and 30 seconds later it was over. I asked him once, can I get a refund on my gas? And he said, you're lucky I didn't pin the guy in 15. These days, Ryan is following in my footsteps as a plumber and a business owner. And honestly, I couldn't be more proud of him. He's smart and hardworking, and I really believe he's going to be more successful than I am. Which is great because I do plan on retiring early and hitting up some cash. Now for the mushy part. Jackie, I love you. From the beginning, you've been the best. You brought out the best in Ryan. You've been kind, loving, and somewhat managed to survive our family. Meaning Corey. With your sense of humor intact. But don't worry, Jackie. I checked the bathroom. There's plenty of towels in the men's room. Guys have to ask her about that one. Jessica and Glenn, you guys have done an amazing job raising this wonderful woman. I just want you to know that. Ryan, I love you too, buddy. You've been my best friend since the day you were born. Even though most of my gray hairs are from you, they were all worth it. I know the two of you are going to build a life filled with love, laughter, and hopefully, you know I was going to do this, right? Someday some grandchildren.
Yeah.
Jackie? No pressure. Maybe just a little bit.
Okay.
So let's please raise a toast to Ryan and Jackie. May your life together be like a great plumbing job. Strong foundation from the main drain right up to the roof, through the roof. No leaks.
No leaks.
Al, yeah. No leaks, Gavin. And very few unexpected surprises. Salute. I also have the last 3 years of our calendars. If anyone is interested in seeing them, come see me at my table.
One more time, folks. Let's hear it for the bottom of the room. Oh, sit tight, folks. At this time, we're going to be turning this program over to this amazing, beautiful.
Hi, everyone. First, we'd like to thank everyone for coming to this special day and celebrating with all of us, Ryan and Jackie, getting hitched. I really shouldn't be up here as the father of the bride. I should be the father of the groom because I swore we were going to have a boy. Right up until she was delivered, I knew I was having little Dylan.
Yeah.
But instead, they went, "You have a beautiful baby girl." I'm like, "What? A girl? I don't know what to do with a girl. A girl? Oh." So about a month later, we went down to visit Jess's Uncle Ricky and Aunt Jean, and they have a boy and a girl. And I was talking to Uncle Ricky. I said, "Gee, I really don't know what to do with a girl." So how'd you do it? Being very calm, he says, teach them the right things to do, be honest, show them, the right road to go down. He says, tell them to treat people the way they want to be treated. And if you do that, he says, really, that's all you got to do, and hopefully they go down the right road. So I kind of tried to do that, and Jackie, thank God, went down the right road. We never had to ever discipline her, ground her. She used to ground us. So then we got to the point where the boys started coming around.
Oh, God.
So I was determined, I'll meet them, and I'll figure I'll never see you again. I'd always shake their hand, and, I usually wouldn't see them again. Then one day, she brought this kid, Ryan. I shook his hand, and it was like shaking a lumberjack's hand. And I liked that. I said, I like this. No, I don't like him, but he has a good hand. But then after a while, he wouldn't go away. Kept coming around. I'm like, geez, she really seems to like this kid. So I was kind of starting to warm up a little bit, but I was determined I'm not going to get my heart broken. Then one day, he shows up and he gets me and Jess in the corner and says, I'd like to ask your permission to ask Jackie to marry me. I'm like, I was ready to marry her myself. So that brought us to here. As a dad, you have a little girl, it's your job, at least in my mind, to take care of her, watch over her, make sure if she needs anything, you try to get it for her. And I always wondered, if I'm not there, what's going to happen? Well, after today, I know. Brian, I know you'll take care of her, my little girl. I wish you the best, happy, long life. I could never ask for a better son-in-law. Thank you.
When Dad and I decided to have a child, we decided it would be a boy. I had to have a boy, as I knew I would not be able to take care of a girl. When you were born, I was scared, unprepared, but in awe of how beautiful you were. It took us 3 days to find the perfect name for you. The minute I saw you, your eyes were wide and you stared at me without taking your eyes off me. You were tiny, full of wonder, which you still are. Only now you walk with strength, a sweetness I've never experienced, and infinite wisdom. Being your mother has been my greatest joy. You've held many roles in your 24 years. Amazing student, perfect daughter, an EMT, an artist, an ICU nurse, and today, I see you take on the most beautiful and important role, a wife. Ryan, thank you for seeing the amazing girl Jackie is. Thank you for cherishing her, making her laugh, and promising her you will love her forever. As her mom, this is all I can ask and wish for. Please remember that marriage and love is not perfect. It's messy, but also magical. When it's true love, when it's chosen every day, it is everything. I know you and Ryan have this kind of love. Your dad and I are endlessly proud of you both. So cheers to love, laughter, late night talks, first dates every week, shared hopes and dreams, and many tomorrows. Cheers to you and Rye building a life as extraordinary as your heart and souls. Ronnie and Jim, we are so grateful for you for creating Ryan, who has given our beautiful daughter such joy. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful speeches by these amazing parents. Give them a round of applause, folks. She is blessed to have such amazing parents.
I'd like to thank Lonnie, Jim, Glenn, and Jessica, who helped put this beautiful wedding together, and all of you here to support Ryan and Jackie on their special day. Jackie, you look stunning tonight. Ryan, you look a little better than normal. Ryan and I met 11 years ago playing high school baseball. Ryan led the team with walks every year because of his amazing plate appearances, facing 4 straight balls every time. After getting to know Ryan for a while, I got to meet his family, and they all welcomed me in like I was one of theirs. From walking in the door and they all go, "Big Al," to having dinner and watching the Red Sox games out on the patio. Ryan went off to Johnson and Wales, and when he came back for the summer, we did landscaping together. One day he told me he was going to Worcester State and changing his major to nursing. That moment is when I knew he was going to be a plumber. Working with him has shown me how he can remix any song you give him, how much of a wise ass he is, and how much hard work can pay off. Now speaking of work, enter Jackie. I met Jackie one morning at work when she brought us Dunkin' Donuts, and I thought, no way this quiet girl could handle Ryan's crazy, loud personality. But she has stuck around, and that is her mistake. I'm joking. Jackie, everyone who knows you and admires your kindness and passion for plants. Taking care of others at work, and especially your love for Diet Coke.
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir.
Despite Ryan constantly being on the golf course, at the gym, or playing in his next cornhole tournament with Jim, His loyalty to others around him and Jackie's unwavering kindness make them the perfect couple. They balance each other out and support each other through everything. Together they will create a life full of laughter and adventures. Ryan, I am honored to be your best man. I can't wait to see where the next few years takes you guys. Congratulations to you both. And everyone raise a glass to the new Mr. and Mrs. Bottas. Cheers.
Oh, an amazing speech by the one and only best man. Give him a round of applause right there, everybody. He did amazing. Put on the other side of the table. This side.
Hi everyone, I'm Morgan, one of Jackie's bridesmaids, and I've had the joy of knowing her since middle school, which honestly was so long ago, I'd rather not do the math. A few weeks ago, during Jackie's bachelorette weekend, we were standing on the beach trying to catch crabs like we were 5 years old again. In the middle of our very serious crab hunting expedition, I asked her the question, how did you know Ryan was the one? You'd think I asked her what she had for breakfast. The answer came to her so naturally. She said, and I quote, "There's never a doubt. Of course there are fights and disagreements, but there's no question about it. We're together, a unit, forever. The best part of my day, every day, is seeing him, even if it's just for a few minutes." And to me, that says it all. That's Ryan and Jackie. There's no hesitation, there's no questions, there's no second guessing. Just trust, love, and knowing deep down that they're meant to be. Jackie, it's been a privilege to witness the chapters of your life unfold, and I feel so lucky to stand beside you today. I know this next chapter, married life with Ryan, will be the greatest one yet. Congratulations to the beautiful couple, the Bottises.
Give a round of applause for that amazing speech right there.